Alright guys, welcome back. Today I've got a design for you with me and Wet here. We're gonna build a sugarcane farm. Here's what it looks like to start with. This is the most expensive way you can build it with ice and using sand here. This is a very good early game, not very expensive build of a sugarcane farm where you don't need sticky pistons or nothing like that or observers. It's pretty cheap. This right here is the area it takes. It's 5 by 13. Alright, and then while we're doing this, I'm going to let this run just so you can see what this gets in the time frame that we're basically building these. This is what you're gonna need. This is the cheapest version of this. This dirt and this inventory here can be also sand. This can be any blocks. You just need 46 of them. Any block will work. That's stackable. And then stone brick is just what I use to put redstone on. That can be any block that redstone can be put on, and the glass can also be anything that you would like. I just figured glass is cheap and it lets you see inside your machine. So first you're going to want to lay down your dirt, and it's 8 by 8. You want to do 8 in a line, and you're going to want to do 8 in a line over here. Then you're going to want to start putting your glass in. Make your hole for your chest too real quick. Actually, we should do that right off the bat here. Put the chest in like so. And then make sure you fall so you can get down there. In survival, this is actually, I find, slightly easier to build. Now this part here, if you want it to be ice to be quicker, you can. You don't need to, but otherwise you can start with your glass on this side, and you're just doing a 3 by 3 of glass, and we'll put the water in here. Then your sugarcane's next. You only need one, and you could, wait for it to grow and replant it, but I normally just have it on me. It's not hard to get 16. Then you keep going with the glass on the sides. Get it trapped in and you can see it. And then you pull pistons, and you want to face the pistons towards you, like so, the whole length of the sugar cane. Whoop. Then you're going to want to do your front glass, the first base of it anyway. And another reason I like to use glass is you can still open a chest with it being glass. Take your glass panes that you have, pop them in here. Do both rows. Oop, not like that. The reason you use the glass panes, by the way, is it makes it so that you don't get the piles of sugarcane sitting there and then you lose it. It's almost lossless, but not quite. Then you want to take and cover the top in stone brick, like so. Alright, then you're going to want to do the front. Finish your front up because you're done going inside of it for now. Well, for good, hopefully, if you've done it right. And then place redstone in a line here and here. And then when this is done too, I'm actually explain how this works. Then put at the very end here, put 2 furnaces Remember I was telling you about them 46 blocks? You want to put 23 in each of them. Oop. And that will be that. And then over here, you want to place 2 pistons facing upward with the 2 sand. This has to be sand. You can't use anything else for it. You could use yellow sand, I suppose, or concrete, but sand is going to be the cheapest thing to buy, or cheapest thing to get early game. Alright, so then when you're done with that, you're going to put 2 stone bricks here, comparators facing from the block out, from the sand out, and they should be powered. And then you're going to do this, stone brick here, redstone on top of these 2, and then when you're done with that, put 2 more bricks here, and then match your repeaters next to the comparators back here, and then complete it with 2 redstone dust, and now it should be working. And you'll know if it's working because you put a piece of sugarcane here, and it should kick the whole thing off. I'll break this side real quick just so a person can see. You might have to kickstart it because it might have grown and go like so, but every time it should work. And I'll show you guys how this actually, the mechanics behind it works. Alright guys, so in PS4, pistons have a weird mechanic. A lot of people call it a bud system, or it works kind of like an observer essentially, but you can switch this. That piston's powered, it just doesn't know it yet, so you have to update it. So when the sugarcane updates it, that's why it gets pushed. Just like that. It's a weird mechanic. On all like console, Java edition, it happens. Sometimes it's a little different, but that's essentially how it works. This design is also, I'm gonna leave in the description. It's based off of Skippy 6's design. I just made it cheaper and more early game accessible. You don't need a bunch of hoppers for it. You don't need like ice or anything like that. You can use ice, it'll help it out. We actually use these designs in our own survival world. I linked about 8 of these together. I'll take you in there and show you them here in a second. But this is, I mean, just in that time frame we made that other one. That one's, it's already got over a stack. So you can see how it works. And hopefully the design works really well for you guys. Alright, me and Wed are back. I'm going to take you over to where we've built our survival versions of these in our Dreamcraft server, where we have the Let's Play. This is a little bit more expensive, but you can see that we're actually using this design in here. This, I mean, we just cleared that out and it's already 2.5. It's just the best way to get emeralds from sugarcane, or emeralds from the villagers, and also with having pumpkins is a good way too. But as you can see, like I said, these things I've got, oh, let's see, yeah, 8 of them going here. And they're pretty darn good. Like I said, once in a while you'll see sugarcane sit there. Once in a while I just come up and clear it out, but it's not too bad. I'm surprised there's 3 of them that have it in there, but that normally doesn't happen. You might get 1 once in a while. Yep, so there you go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this little tutorial, and hopefully it helps you guys out in your survival world. Alright, have a great day, guys.